Here's your sundial. Intact.
Mr. Mortefi, can we have the...
Simply put, it's hollow. It's not just a timekeeping tool. It's an intricate... This sundial is hollow with an inner compartment. However, we should be able to spin the wheels on the sundial once the right component is installed. Automata mechanics isn't my field of study. I specialize in... It wouldn't have taken me this long if we were dealing with tacitite. Install the missing part, then rotate the wheels to their correct positions. However, I still have no idea what the missing component should... No need to ask him. I just need some time. One moment. I have an... What is it? You certainly are well in... It's indeed beautiful data.
Rover, Mr. Mortefi's expression seems to have softened. An amiable person. We haven't even asked him to help us with assembling. It looks like Mr. Mortefi needs more time. Rover, let's come back later, shall...
Conception.
Yes, of course, indeed. You just pointed your workshop? That hellish... Stop, sweet. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's get some mortise and tenon-based puzzle box. Considering its entire structure, this component needs an automatic buckle that goes down on top of an embedded... I'll drop a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop.
Mr. Mortefi? Is that the person you were talking to?
Yes. It doesn't... He's the expert in automata mechanics I mentioned earlier. It's a minefield of clutter and chaos. A murky swamp within the...
I see. Shall we go and... I mentally prepared myself for the worst, but though it is a bit hard to figure... This should be it. Let's go back and show it to Mr. Mr. Mortefi? We've...
Good. Bring it to me.
The test results are in. The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. From the purple leaf you presented, I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources. But this is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility of them being left behind through contact. This is not an ordinary leaf, but it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave-worn phenomena, and the lament was the start of it all.
As for the sugar pearl, it has been determined to be a type of oral vaccine. This sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low-temperature storage life for this...
A 20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou?
The archives in the Academy should have information on the sugar pearl. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
Mr. Mortefi?
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
So, the disc...
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
The earthly branches and these symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle. It's an intricate way of recording time in Huanglong. Now, what?
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries.
Yes, the large data repository.
The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
I found it. It's located on the way shelf. Mao Cheng Si Wu Wei. Rover, it's here. There are two If I remember correctly, Jinzhou was established during a Gorges of Spirits battle that sparked Jinzhou's and the formidable tacit discord described here. Rover, about the sugar pearl. Life has never been easy. The battle against that epidemic in Jinzhou was grueling. Once infected, children either died or suffered. Words are not enough to convey how desperate people must have felt. We owe our presence here to those who came before us. If the sugar pearl points to the information and report, is it related to your past? Or is it... But you are not from Jinzhou. With this thought, perhaps, the reports about the sugar rover, about the sugar pearl. Jinzhou was the most recent city established in Huanglong. The Mountains of Spirits run. The Battle of Gorges of Spirits was the catalyst to found Jinzhou. Tacit discords were born in the Norfolk Barrens, and the Crownless is a tacit discord that embodies war itself with the limited information available. Some researchers have speculated when it comes to the Threnodian, there is a lot to tell. For now, think of it this way. The Threnodian is the most, according to the reports, the Crownless is very similar to the formidable tacit discord we encountered. Our sentinel, Jue, manifested before us in that rover about the sugar pearl. We have the symbol Wei now, but we can't yet solve the puzzle. Maybe we can figure out the cardinal direction part by looking into the tokens again. What do you think, Rover? I've I've only seen our magistrate once, but her policies have proven effective, and some believe that the remarkably far-sighted and profound decisions were actually divine. Lady Changli is our magistrate's advisor and former teacher. She once held a high position in the Central Secretariat, but she requested. I've also heard rumors paint.
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far. Our clues point to the sugar pearl as a key in solving the sundial's puzzle. Simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets, and one target. We both had a reason for meeting. The magistrate had information to share. However, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me and what maybe she was running out of time. That's why she could only, or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow. In other words, there are people who need to be misled, and they may obtain these tokens. It seems there may be hidden dangers lurking. If it were you, Yang Yang,
I would emphasize my true message by repeating it again and again.
I'm back! I'm back! Finally done with my patrol. How's it going, Rover? Feeling...
Elijah said he is in great... We made some progress in investigating the tokens, too.
Nothing special. A typical patrol. Well, Uncle Chang's cat climbed a tree, and on its way down, it landed on Uncle Chumpy's. I received a report about someone going missing. I just logged the case and talked to the person who reported it. Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but the system came up with nothing. The latest record was from today when I took Rover for registration. That's pretty much the update for now. You bet. All right, I still owe you a meal. The night markets are closed, though. Time to hit the hay, obviously. Don't tell me you're planning, and you'll feel right at home with a midnight ring.
Do you have a place to stay, Rover?
Talk about hospitality. All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the city hall, and we'll leave the rest... Mrs. Panwa, good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please. What did I tell ya? Nothing beats a bowl of spicy noodles.
What do you say, Rover?
Looks like Bijur's locked herself in the lab again. Hasn't left since yesterday. Bet we won't see her till she's done with her. No, wait. Since you're the subject of that research, we could use you as bait to lure her out. And with just a few tugs of the rope, I bet every researcher will come running at you with Bijur leading the pack. Hook, by the way, now that we've figured out the sugar pearl and the sundial, all that's left is that weird so it only took us 1 trip to the academy to solve half of our problems. Either Rover's really smart, or Madam Magistrate was gonna make it easy for us to begin with.
What's our next plan of action, Rover? Bijur said the leaf bears the frequencies of tacit discords. Then we must leave the city to an ocean of stars, a dark-haired girl, an inverted etheric. You said it was flowing in a certain direction. You've never mentioned this before. The etheric sea and resonance chords in your dreams are real. Perhaps, that girl might be the key to recovering your memories. Madam Magistrate's information, it's a site of the Trinodian War and the source of all TD outbreaks.
It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well. I believe in ya.
Without a doubt.
Truth from the sun. Let's do this another way. Inferno!
Commence healing.
You're wide open. Yeah! Unstoppable. Tell truth from the sun. Fury boils. Burn to ashes. Let's do this another way. As you wish.
Verity shines.
Ready for battle. Fear no more.
Upswing. Ha! 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 Eradicate. Oh.
Swift and resolute. One with the sound. Moment of resonance.
Ha! 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 Let's get this over with. No mercy. Ha! 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 Harlot. Refuse.
Rejuvenating snow.
Ha!
Swift and resolute. The end has come.
Guide my blade. Judgment. Let's get this over.
Transmitting frequency. Endless reverberation.
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. I sense your weakness.
Guide my blade. No mercy. Upswing. Sucks to be you. That's up.
How reliable.
This is my ground. Whoa! Bring it on! It's morphin' time. Flame on! I got your back. Victory, guide my blade.
You're no match.
Precipitant synchronization. Hey! Ha! Hey! Ha! Hey! Ha! 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 Storm, hear my command.
I got your back. How reliable. Attack is the best defense.
Fury boils! Feel my wrath! Inferno! As you wish.
Let me be your blade. Let the winds roar. Synchronization.
I got your back. Victory, guide my blade. Steady there. Now it's my turn. Everyone stand down. Attack is the best defense.
Let me be your blade. Shape the shapeless.
Leave me alone.
We resonators can boost our combat abilities with special items. Our echoes can use if you feel like it. Head to Instructor Yan at the training camp for extra practice. And to
Yang Yan, did you hear that? Is that
the Midnight Range's training camp. Instructor Yan is in charge of training new recruits. I heard he's pretty tough.
fun with this sound.
Commend healing. Here for me.
I got your back.
From the shadows.